Hello, you beautiful individual, you. Welcome to another video with a Limitless Wealth Reserve. I'm going to walk you through my plays of the week, why I got into them, what I saw, and where I got out at, and the profits that I made. The first thing I traded this week was PLTR, one of my favorite stocks. It's definitely in my top 10 companies that I believe in. Very bullish on it, regardless of what's going on with it. It's doing numbers. Anything to do with AI is doing numbers. If you don't believe it, I suggest you start believing. I got into a PLTR 157.5 call, the expiration date of September 19th. And I walked out with 4.62%. And I also walked out with 7.7%. And it was just a money maker. So let's walk through what I saw with PLTR and why I got out. So I have these levels marked on PLTR, right? And on September 2nd, it dropped down to the level where it bounces out between the support and then the level it needs to break through before it breaks to the next level. And that's like 150 to like 151.4. And then at open on the 3rd, it broke through, and then it skyrocketed up. And I entered when I seen my indicators, which is also the 3 greens. When it went through there, I knew it was taking off. I entered the trade, I saw it do what it needed to do, and then I exited. Perfect timing. Did it go higher? Yes. Did I need that profits? No. Then on the 4th, I traded what a lot of people spend a lot of their time on. You guys like to order off Amazon. I like to order with Amazon, alright? So I got into an Amazon 235 call expiring on September 12th. And I took a smacking 14.95% on this trade. That right there is beautiful. Come on, let me walk you through what I saw. So, I also like to trade the test and retest value lines, right? So Amazon skyrocketed at open on the 4th, and then it started to deteriorate and then go back to its previous level. And I saw it balancing out, and then I saw 3 greens. Them 3 greens is my favorite signal. After you see it start to balance out, saw 3 greens, I entered on the very next candle, and I waited about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and a fat green candle skyrocketed, and I exited with my profits. And it's just that easy. I had 2 more trades that I got into on the 5th of September. I got into a Google 240 call expiring 9/19, and I took a whopping 10.64%. And I got into a TIM $81 call expiring September 19th, and I took a whopping 15.16%. On that Google call, I entered that Google call on the 3rd when Google beat their lawsuit, and I saw them skyrocket, right? And I'll be honest, I entered that call, and then Google decided to tank. Well, it didn't tank. But it didn't go in the direction that I needed it to go in, right? So then I was like, okay, cool. Then it's gonna go down. Then the next day, it tanked, and then it bounced back up. I said, okay. This play still didn't break any of my rules because I have my percentage that I'm willing to lose. It never got below that percentage. So I was like, okay, it's still bouncing out. So it's probably the low for the week, and on Friday it should hit them numbers. Friday at open, it went greener. I set my price point to where I wanted to get at, which was that 10%, and then executed. And then it went higher than my 10%, so I could have gotten more. But we don't get greedy. We hit our small wins, and we let our small wins turn into generational wealth from so many small wins. You don't need to get into a play and make 30%, 50%, 80% every time. And it's actually really hard to do. And when you are trying to be greedy getting into plays, you're going to lose money. However, if you are consistently making between 5 to 10%, which is what I tell my students in the Limitless Wealth Discord, you will build continuous revenue. And me personally, I'm okay with risking a little bit more reward. So I aim for a little bit higher percentage. And I tell my students, hey, if I were you, get out at this percentage. When I say 8, 10, 12, 15%. Me personally, I'm looking at these levels and I'm expecting it to hit this level. The thing with options trading is that stocks move very differently based off of anything. News, lawsuits, the blow in the wind, certain people in certain positions saying certain things on that day, and that can affect the stock. So you should get out when you see these small wins. And the last and final thing that I traded was Tim. Tim is really one of my favorite stocks. I'm super bullish on Tim. Super bullish on Tim. Shares of Tim have made me so much money, and they're still not at their 52-week high. And I think once they hit their 52-week high, they're going to skyrocket. Okay, I'm telling you. So I saw Tim did the same thing that Google did. We already talked about this, where it hit that level. No, sorry, that wasn't Google. That Amazon did, where it hit that level. It saw the 3 greens, and I knew where it was gonna go, and it went to where I said it was gonna go. I got in and I got out. And that right there is how I continuously build more wealth. If you guys would like to tap in with us and join our live trades every morning and make continuous money from your phone, iPad, computer, do yourself a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe. Click that link in the description and come make money with the Limitless Wealth Reserve. Y'all stay blessed.